So we're going to look at the web soil survey and how to see what kind of soils you have. So we're going to start out here. We're going to go to Google or search for web soil survey and hit the green button. And that's big and prominent there. So first you're going to find your location. So you can go to state and county and just zero in, but you can also type in an address. And so we're going to look here at the fairgrounds in Vernon County. And we'll type in that address and we'll see what kind of soils are there at the fairgrounds. So you can see we've got a map of the lake and the soil there at the fairgrounds. So next we're going to hit soil map, but first we're going to go form an area of interest. So we click on this AOI button and we're going to form a rectangular, just click and drag over the area of the fairgrounds. And that gives us a box. And then we're going to hit soil map, and then that will place the various soil types over that. And we'll get to what those numbers and lines mean here in a minute. So if you look at that, there's a number, and we'll print out a report. And when we get to that report, it will show you the name of that soil type and the different characteristics of it. So move this up here. You're going to go to, you can either do a printable version and just print it out right then, or if you want to mail somebody a link doesn't last forever, I'll warn you, but click on add to shopping cart, and you can give it a name like soil map or so-and-so's soil map or fairgrounds. Hit okay. And then you go to shopping cart, which is, although it's a shopping cart, is free. It doesn't cost you. So you go to that and it's making your map. And this will be a number of pages because it's going to have pictures and explanations and all sorts of things. So then you go to checkout and it forms that map in the report. And this is going to give you lots of information. So like I said, you can print it out right there, or if you want to email or share it to someone so that they can print it out. So this is 23 pages. So like I said, you could print it from this. Shows you the map there, the area you selected. Goes down just kind of talking about it, how they make them, all the details on that. Well, let's get down. Okay, here is the soil map, and it's showing, let's say there's soil right here is a 40034. So remember that number. So there's the legend. So we're going to go, see, look, here is 40034. It says that's a Barco loam. The kind of slope, what percentage of acres in that area we selected are that particular soil type. There's also some Barden. So Barco and Barden are some good silt loams here in Vernon County. Go down to here and let's go to the 40034. It says it's a Barco loam, tells the slope. And it says all areas are prime farmland. So that tells you it's good soil. You can go look at maybe some of the others. There's a Barden silt loam. There's a Calwetta loam. That's not as good a soil. And it's a lot of slope to it. So it says that's not prime farmland. But if you go back up to the Barco, silt loam, and some of the things they tell you, you know, what's the profile, how far it is down to bedrock, is it well drained, does it have flooding? Just a lot of good information you maybe could use if you were going to pick a place to farm, pick a place to put a building or build something, dig a pond. All that information would be important to you. So it goes through those things and then gives the references. So we'll go back up here to the map. It also is just nice to have a map of your property. I would strongly recommend getting a soils map before you purchase a property, or if you have a current property and you're looking at where do I want to put this field, what do I want to plant here, what do I want to do when I soil test, how do I divide up the soil test. So if all this had been handled together, you see there's two different soil types. I probably tested this separate from this area over here. And so lots of good information in the soil types. So that is how to find your soil map. You go to the Web Soil Survey and click on the button and just follow the steps. Thank you.